Hello, my name is Julian Cox. I'm Head of Employment London at BLM. The employment team at BLM understand that this is a very challenging time for businesses. We're here to help. And that for business leaders, HR professionals and risk managers, there's a lot to consider as we move past the peak and look to life after lockdown and what that means for the workforce. One of the first things that employers need to be considering is their staffing levels. Who do and don't they need? And that may mean that they need to make some redundancies. They may need to look at terminating employees' contracts of employment. So they need to work, employers, to make sure that they are retaining the staff that they do need to ensure that the business is lean and muscular and ready for a return to the commercial environment, which can look very different in this world where we are still living with coronavirus, and look to those staff that the business doesn't need. One of the first things that businesses should look at is length of service. So any employees that have got under 2 years service or approaching 2 years service in particular that the business doesn't want to continue to employ, they should be looking at issuing notices of termination now, perhaps, because they don't want the employee to get to 2 years or over service when they'll have unfair dismissal rights. In relation to employees that have over 2 years service, where the business has already decided that they're surplus to requirements, then again, the business may want to look now at initiating procedures, but there is a lot more to consider there. I think the proper procedures will need to be followed, proper redundancy procedures. And depending on the number of employees involved, there may need to be collective consultation as well if there are 20 or more employees involved. The essence of a fair redundancy, of course, is warning, consultation and notice in that order. Warning of potential redundancy, a consultation period that is of a reasonable length of time, and only then followed by notice. So planning is going to be required to ensure that the business is properly organised and set up when looking at staffing levels, so as to avoid unanticipated liabilities for the organisation. So a lot to think about, and here at BLM we want to give you help and support on this. We are offering a free half-an-hour consultation for employers that they can take advantage of just by following the link at the end of this video. This is part of a continuing series of vlogs about employment law and the workplace and what life after lockdown is going to look like. So please do continue to follow back and look out for further vlogs.